Here we are. We're currently in Inazuma. Oh, new mail. I already got that. Oh, I don't need to worry about that. Let's collect... Whoop, not that. Let's collect our dailies. Log in. We will go hop over to Liyua to grab rewards. Oh! Play a game with... Ooh. How's it going? It's going good. I've been pretty busy the last few days, but I'm here to play Genshin with you all now. We're gonna quickly do our dailies before we jump into the quest, as always. Okay. Well, we're gonna play a game over here first, since we're here. Excuse me, madam. Try your luck on a stone today, madam. This could be your lucky day. What kind of stone? Only the choicest raw stones. Choicest? Only the choicest raw stones from my store. That's weird. You buy a stone, you cut it open, providing there's a jade inside, I pay you handsomely for it. Of course, no jade means no mora. Easiest way to learn is to buy one for yourself and give it a go, madam. Okay, go on then. Excellent decision, madam. I'm sure you won't regret it. Fortune favors the bold, and by the looks of it, you have nothing to be concerned about. Over here, please, madam. We have an extraordinarily wide selection of raw stones here at the Jade Mystery. One can find oneself a little overwhelmed if one is to peruse the entire collection, so I've taken the liberty of sorting them first for your convenience. Might I inquire as to your budget? Let's go middle. 400 mora. Precisely the amount I recommend to all our new customers, madam. A sum small enough to spare, but make it big enough to invest. Over here, if you would, madam, please select the stone you find the most agreeable. Take all the time you need. I will be delighted to do the honors when you are ready. Each person has their own method of assessing a raw stone's value. Some rely on pure intuition. They know the stone they want as soon as they lay eyes on it. Others prefer to examine each stone in detail. Far be it from me to presume which method will work best for you. It is up to you whether to take a closer look or simply go with your gut. I want to take a closer look. Be my guest, madam. So this... Huh. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this. I don't know. Which one of these looks... I have a feeling that this middle one is going to be our best bet. Each person has their own method. Okay. So blue. We're going with blue. Open the stone on the blue cloth. Right away. My goodness, there's Jane here. We have a winner. Yes, I did it. You certainly know hidden treasures when you see it. Tell me how exactly do you know? What do you see that other customers may have missed? I'd like to cash in now, please. Yes. Yes, of course. Please take this. Until next time. Lord help me. How could I miss that? I wonder if it was like, regardless of what I chose, I would have gotten it. Well, I did it. I got that one. Let's beat up some monsters now. We'll go up here first. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well today. Let's go to vibe check. How's everybody's vibe doing? As far as me, I'm on a good, like, 8.5. I haven't, like, felt this good in a while. You know, everything's kind of fallen into place. Like, I'm in a pretty good mood. Like, it's just going, it's busy, but in, like, a good way.
Incinerate!
Incinerate!
Here comes the catch.
Now. Ow.
Really?
Okay, well, let's beat up these guys first, I guess. Enemy reinforcements!
Quietly now.
Alright, let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. And we'll fight these dudes. You're going down! Are we... oh, that one's done. I did it. Okay. I did it. I got it. I literally didn't even have to shoot that guy up there, and he just died. Like, I just aimed... Oh, defeat the Fatui agent. Ooh, let's do this one over here, too. Oh, this guy. Let's do it. Okay.
Gotcha.
Easy. I actually don't like these dudes, but... Ow. Oh, wait, that was really fast.
Motion to compel.
Nice. I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh, and I can go fishing here. That's right. That's fishing is a thing that I can do. Okay. Let's head over to... But glad to hear that you guys are also doing well. And that we're all just having a pretty good day as it is. Love to hear that. Anything exciting? Any cool plans that you're gonna be up to over the weekend? Let's say over the weekend, because Friday is pretty much the weekend. Or it's close enough to the weekend where you can kind of not stress about it as much.
Things are about to get dicey.
Let's... Oh, I need to get rid of this guy first. Let's get rid of this dude.
Let me lead you.
Ow. Ow.
Rain outlines your fate.
Alright.
Fun's over. Quietly now. No.
Oh, come on. Your sheet's doing so much the damage. Okay. Cool. We did it. We did that one too. I think we got one more. We gotta protect the ley line. So, we'll do that. And then we'll start on the quest. Alright. Here. I've also worked on quite a few quests in Sumeru. I've started the... I started doing... Hold on, I'm gonna heal up first. I've started doing the one with the Aranara. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but it's the little fungi people. They're very cute. I gotta go into like some dreams and stuff. And then I've started on the Archon quest as well. I've gotten a little bit through that. Okay.
Incinerate.
But that also means I need to level up some Dendro people, because there was a quest that I literally could not do without having a Dendro character, which kinda sucked. Because I was like, I had gone through most of it the first time, and then I was on like the last part, and it's like, nope, you can't. You need a Dendro person on this team. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Here comes
Alright, we go again. There we go. Yay! It's all done. I barely took any damage from that. I don't think I actually took any damage at all from doing that. Ooh, we can do a poll today? I think we can do a poll. Select the highest. Oh, yeah, I did it. Okay, let's head over to grab our commission stuff. We can get that. Oops. Okay. I don't think we have a. I don't think we have to talk to
Add
Lilia. Okay, we're good.
Thank you for completing.
Cool. We got a Dendro.
Add Astra.
Dispatch character. We can claim this. Claim this. Grab our Mondstadt people as well. Official. I only use like half of these characters just to get just to get expedition rewards. Okay. Let's start on the quest then, shall we? The Oni's evil. Navigate. Let's do it. Let's do this quest. So this is Araki Ito's quest. Right, Catherine. This is the one that we accidentally started last time, and I had to quit the game because I didn't want to.
Catherine, it's us.
Yeah,
Was there
we're just gonna
something
sit through
happened?
and watch this go down.
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
Ooh.
After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Naturally, it would be me.
Just another day on the job for us.
Dangerous, you
Allow me
say?
to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for
An
a young owner
arrest
by the name of
warrant?
Arataki Ito.
Arataki Ito.
You mean those big
Welcome back,
tough-looking
Sunlit.
guys with horns on their heads?
We've just gotten started on the quest.
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
Arataki
So it came as a
Ito.
surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes
Oh.
even whisking away the people themselves.
That's not
But it
good.
doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring the Sony in.
Yeah.
Problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with that Oni in no time.
True that,
I have complete
Paimon.
confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
I'm tempted to click the second one. He has a gang, but I have Paimon.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. Last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
That was a funny
We are
response.
still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Okay, we'll go ask around.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Avisask.
Yeah. Let's go talk to people. Hey, that's the name of the title of my stream.
Well,
I did
let's
that
get
totally on
around
purpose.
On the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And
Yeah.
to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I
Totally.
first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
Well, he's the leader of a
No,
gang.
not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus.
I think he's
So,
innocent.
on the one hand,
I
he's
don't
a
know.
larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other
I
hand,
already have the
he's
gut feeling
emotionally
that he's an
volatile.
innocent person.
When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged.
He's the highest.
I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
What is he usually up to?
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself.
I think somebody's
Perhaps you
trying to
could try asking
frame
around
him.
some more.
Okay, thanks.
He seems like a chill dude. Weird, but chill. So he's gotta be framed. Okay, let's talk with this lady. Oh.
Those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo.
Wait. Did I run into another quest? I think I may have run into another quest. You know what? It'll take me somewhere. So. Oh well. We're just gonna start this because we can't really do the other one without going through this. So it is.
Guess they must be good friends, huh? Anyway, let's go say hi. Hi.
We're just gonna start this. Yeah, there's not much we can do.
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your
We should have
help
just
last
done
time.
one at a time. Unlocked one
I
at a
was
time.
just ordering some clothes when I ran into him.
You know these two as well?
Yeah, we've
Yes,
done.
they helped
we've done
me and
some
Master
stuff.
Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you know them?
Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us as additional guards for a goods escort in order to sneak out of Rito undetected.
So you
Ooh.
know each other, huh? What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes and got to chatting. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship. Wait, it's okay to talk about that, right?
Oh.
It's probably fine. They've known about it for a long time already.
Relationship.
Oh, yeah. Paimon remembers those two had a thing.
Oh, I remember that
was
quest.
why
That was
she sent the
early
letters
on.
To deliver a letter. That's old news, though. So why has it come up now? Are they taking the next step or something?
We have reason to suspect that they'll be getting married soon.
Aw. It's nice.
Wow, that's great! They can finally make it official!
Yeah.
Of course, this is just personal speculation.
That's very
They
cute.
haven't announced anything, and we wouldn't dare to ask.
I was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out that Ippei received the exact same instructions as I did.
They're
Huh.
both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals. It's hard not to put two and two together.
Lady Hiragi has been in high spirits recently, and I heard she's on a diet as well. Surely it's all for the wedding.
That's nice.
News! But,
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the love of her life. I genuinely couldn't be happier for her.
Right? I think so too. It's fantastic.
That's very nice.
Yes, but
Very
we
sweet.
shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? As things stand, we have no actual proof of a wedding. Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story.
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
You seem down.
Sorry, I just haven't slept well recently. I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my
Look at the dog in the
responsibilities,
back.
or to the Kanjo
The dog is
Commission,
so
or to
cute.
my lady.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly. It's just Everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
I get what you mean, I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
Actually, you don't get what he means at all.
What should we do? Should we just straight up ask them?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
The Shuro Commission oversees wedding ceremonies. They'll know something.
Right. If Ayaka
Oh,
knows
this is
it, that means it's a sure
Ayato's.
thing.
This is Ayato's quest. We've run into
I don't
Ayato's
think
quest.
It's a good idea to bother the Yashiro Commission about this.
This is what we've run
It's
into.
fine. She and Ayaka are practically best buds. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I love
I
Ayaka.
see.
She's great.
Then, thank you.
I should
Thank you
travel
very
in
much.
Ayaka.
Having a definite answer will stop my thoughts from running wild.
Let's go to the
Both
contact
her and
list.
Child. I ship Traveler with. At least female Traveler. Yeah, no, this is 100% that. Okay. We're gonna continue on our quest that we've been doing, so we'll get back to that at another time.
Oh yeah, I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryo Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Yeah.
How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy
I
as all
believe
that?
her.
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
You mean he's not smart enough?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
That's
On
funny.
purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around.
Oh, he's like
and
a
yelling,
kid.
I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable! And so on. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
So very childish.
It's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding. He
Yeah.
was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it
A
wasn't long
grown
before the
man
kid stopped
needing
crying
to
and
get
was
scolded
laughing
by
and
a-
playing again as if
by a
nothing had ever
shopkeeper.
happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
I think I understand your point now.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yeah.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryo Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable.
He's
So,
been
I'm not trying
framed.
to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up
I
big
knew
time,
it.
then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
We'll ask this dude. Hello. This dude. I can't pronounce her name.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence?
Yeah, you
of
got
all
a point,
the stuff
Paimon.
he
Where's the
said?
evidence? Where's the
Yes,
evidence?
of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
How do you know it wasn't a different Oni?
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and
Oh,
started
he's
trying
to
provoke the
cover up.
officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Did he have a
Of course
motive?
he did. whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him.
He kills people?
After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological
Oh no,
motives,
he like take care of.
it's a bit embarrassing to talk about,
yeah.
but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Ooh. So he was exacting revenge on the Tenryou Commission.
At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end, we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision.
Yeah,
The
I
vision
could see
hunt was a
why
mistake,
he.
But we never expected that he would go to such
There's a
extreme
doggo.
lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
The motives seem valid enough.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info.
I guess, okay.
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist.
Yeah.
Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency
Oh,
here in Inazuma.
again, we're talking to a
Maybe we can
detective.
try asking there.
We're gonna take the long way. Hold on, where is she? Okay, yeah. Let's take the long way. See the pretty sights of Inazuma, because it is pretty. Oh, this place is great. And now we're not wanting criminals here anymore. So that's even better. Down here, right? Or... Where's... Okay, wait, where's... Oh, over here. Oh, that's right. I've been to this place before. Sengo. What does she have to say?
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
The fee?
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
Just for some questions?
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front.
What?
Plus a further 5% of your Adventurers Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to
I don't want...
justice.
Ugh.
Whoa,
What?
that's
Yeah.
crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on.
I know you're
I
a
wasn't
cat.
finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Ooh, story time, story time, story time.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends.
This is
The
cute.
Crimson
I like
Oni
the animation
looked
style.
fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near.
Aw. That's Ito.
So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone, and left only a letter behind.
Aw.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni.
Aw.
But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
Not the friend.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
Aw.
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remain now.
But what? The blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Does this story have anything to do with the situation at hand?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline.
So cute.
Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
Thing. I don't.
How could he do that? After the blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
Yeah.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation,
framed.
he was
He's
headed
covering for
southwest.
people.
I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction.
I understand. Thanks for all the information.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
I want to make sure that I am now determined that he is not at fault.
Into his bad side. Won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans.
Huh.
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Seems a bit unfair to me.
It's fine. He's the bad guy,
I'm
remember?
not sure about that,
It just so
Paimon.
happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course,
Okay.
I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Great.
Sneaky. But also, thanks. Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for Itto.
Yeah, okay. We'll find the guy and we'll make sure that he's not, like, evil or anything. Alright. Let's go find him. He's all the way over here. Okay, cool. Let's find Itto. Yeah, I've been trying to look for that one forever. Okay. Is he in this little camp?
According to Detective Sango, Itto should... Footprints! Let's see where they lead. There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward.
Look at some of this as well. We'll follow the footsteps. Following the footsteps.
Should be just up ahead.
Where are you at, Itto? Oh, okay.
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Itto?
It looks like it.
Doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans to
I don't want to use the beans.
It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Okay, hold. LMB? LMB? Oh. Oh, okay. Cool.
Beans!
Oh, okay, I did.
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Oh, okay. Well, that was interesting.
Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though.
Those voice actors
Why'd
great.
you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
You can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive.
Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
Traveler's face.
Pretty big cat considering all the beans we have.
You're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself.
Uh-huh.
Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings. And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Questionable reasoning there.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Oh, the anime close-up.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Really, Paimon? Show some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Ito! Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
What's
hello.
taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me.
Uh-huh.
It's because of a little thing called...
Sure.
Prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
He's trying to be so cool.
What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay.
You
You say so.
This is actually kind of
Granny and
funny.
I will keep heading back
He's
now.
just trying
Don't
to.
be
Oh,
too
it's
long.
like with Child and his
Yep, I'll be right
his
there.
sister.
Hope you're
Very
ready to lose
cute.
today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like
Oh, they're not
family.
actually his family.
They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
I had no idea you were so caring towards others.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Not sure he did.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? 'Cause I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment.
He's gonna run. I know. He's gonna try to run.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Alright, you have a deal.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Sure, okay. Let's investigate this real quick.
Take it easy.
Alright, up this way. And up here. Hello, we found the spots.
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
I watched people playing that when I was a kid.
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800.
Yeah, this guy's a child.
Mark by this point. Anyway, after a while,
which is not really a bad thing, but that means he didn't actually do it.
But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see. There. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
Sure. Okay, let's go look.
Uh-oh!
Oh!
Storm!
Just our luck. Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about. Huh? Oh, what the? Ah, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punch. This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto.
It's kind of small.
Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
But you said earlier that size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Sure, but it doesn't seem to be very energetic either.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring.
I guess fair
It
enough.
might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover? Young beetles
fair
that
enough.
have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent.
I was hoping we'd catch a larger beetle.
Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Wait a sec, where's Paimon?
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one!
That's a nice one.
What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter! It matches everything you said about a good fighter, Beetle! Bet the one you guys found must be bigger!
You got some experience
That's
catching
nice.
beetles too, huh?
Nice one,
This
Paimon.
is the first one Paimon's ever caught!
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but but still.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure.
This'll finally be the one. You've never won before.
Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who
You
are
know, reminds me of
talented and
Nova's
passionate,
character
but it's no
from
guarantee that things will go their way.
Eden.
So many unrelated things have to come together.
Just
at
like the
once. It's just
personality
right way to make
reminds
victory
me
happen.
of them.
There's this word
of their
that
character.
really sums it up nicely, actually. It's coincidence.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here, you know.
Didn't you say that younger beetles are fearless?
I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind.
Totally.
Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
Nice. Okay, well this hasn't been a super exciting one so far, but it's fine. Maybe we'll get to fight something soon. Maybe we'll participate in the beetle thing.
Take it easy.
And I'm gonna investigate. Okay, well, I guess that's fine.
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah.
Sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry, I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
Stripey
I've got this
Ghost.
fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Oh yeah, Eidos is done for.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
That's right! Finish it!
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's... I mean, it's a pretty good standstill, but I don't think this is gonna go in the little one's favor. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no! My little Nimble Ninja!
Aw.
Looks like I win again!
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
That is a poor track record.
Stripey Ghost is invincible! Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone!
That name caught on quick.
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong.
Alright, they're fighting with Crimson Cyclone on the right side and
But
the
it's still no match for
Stripey
you,
Ghost
Stripey.
on the left.
Alright, little guy. Use your Super Paimon Tornado!
That's a real thing now? And they still are fighting. Oh, and Stripey Ghost goes down.
I can't believe it. I lost.
Aw.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson
Aw,
Cyclone
but
would
that,
be the
but the
best!
kid.
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one.
Aw, now the
Way to
kid's
kick some beetle
sad.
butt, partner.
See? Paimon's got real talent! Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Why don't we let Daisuke keep Crimson Cyclone?
Oh, right. Yeah, now that the beetle fighting's over and all,
Hmm?
this is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Aw.
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Aw.
The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
Well, that's
You're
good.
from the Tenryo Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Oh. Not quite.
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not
Aw.
only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
So, what's the story here?
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
I guess. Thanks, Granny.
Are we finally gonna get the
Seems
truth?
You can't hide it anymore. Come with me. I'll explain everything. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryo Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons
I
for
knew
lying
he was
about
being
it,
framed.
and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. I'm the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
I agree. I actually don't mind this guy.
You're the culprit.
I actually don't mind this guy now. He's childish, but he's honest.
Maybe you don't
Kinda.
know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time ago with the story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we know
Hold on
that
a
story.
second. If you're talking about that fairy tale,
We just heard
that
about
one
it.
already.
We just talked to
Oh,
somebody
so
about
you
it.
already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't
Oh, I wonder if the
historically
Blue
accurate.
Oni...
Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth.
I wonder if the Blue Oni is
Inazuma of
responsible.
long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted
The
on
Blue
keeping to
Oni
their
is
own.
responsible for the
I thought you were
kidnappings.
two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
So why did the Blue Oni choose to exile themselves?
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them. Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni, All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave 2 conditions.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans.
Good for them.
In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride.
I see.
After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether.
Oh.
Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
I knew it. I figured it out.
You're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
It seems so.
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist. But nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it.
Because the Blue Oni also value their own pride.
Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
So you're trying to buy more time.
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Why didn't you just tell us that in the first place?
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this
if
mess.
it's the Fatui, we know
That's
plenty
everything.
about that.
The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got.
I believe you.
But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
I'll help you.
Yep, Paimon too.
The real culprits must be brought to justice.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start, these two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. We are gonna get along just great.
This voice
I
actor
should tell you,
is so
though,
good.
Things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
True.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
We got this.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I'm gonna first, real quick, investigate here. And investigate here, so I can grab some stuff. Okay. Let's go find this person at the camp. We'll go here first, and we'll just walk from there. Nice. Okay. We'll go from here. Jump over here. Go over this. Oh! Hello, little dude. Where did... Oh, you're over here now. Hi. Oh, come on.
Invisible evidence! Ja. Ja. Ha.
Okay, well, that didn't do anything.
Take it easy.
Let's go talk at the camp. And up here. Hey Kano, hey, I've been lurking while I work dinner with my mom. Just want to sneak by house the Genshin Impact. It's going good. We're playing Ito's
Yo,
quest.
You must be Masato.
And we're helping him find the
Oni?
the blue
no,
Onis.
Not another one.
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though.
So yeah, we've just been hanging out. I did my dailies earlier,
Oh,
and it's been
right.
kind of chill.
Sorry.
We fought with beetles.
I'm
Can't wait to
still a
get
bit
to his
on edge
quest.
after the incident.
Ah, yes. So you haven't
So
gotten to that
anyway,
yet. So I won't
here's what
spoil it.
happened.
I won't spoil it.
I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked
But
me.
yeah,
It's
it's
not the
going.
first
It's
time that's
going
happened.
good.
Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you
How the
alone.
day be?
At least you don't lose your goods that way.
Pause this. My day's been good. I was telling the other folks in here that for my vibe check, is an 8.5 out of 10, which is pretty good. So I've mostly been hanging out. I've been doing a little bit of work. Started a script. So I already started the script. You know what I'm talking about. So I just gotta keep working on that later today, and then watching Critical Role tonight, and it's just overall it's been a pretty okay day. It's been a pretty good day. So we're just chilling out, hanging out in Genshin.
But
Hope
this
you have a
time was
good,
different.
a nice dinner with
They
your
weren't
mom.
willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
Oh no.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for!
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood.
Aw.
Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go.
So there was friction within the group.
Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me. But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me
Interesting.
escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again.
Oh, that sounds
So he can
traumatizing.
steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me? I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area.
Okay.
You weren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them and they're all heavily armed.
We got this.
Don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where is... Oh, here. Okay. Nazuchi Beach. Alright. Let's go look for the Oni and his gang. Oh, lie in wait. Ooh, lie in wait. Okay. We're gonna hide.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while. If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up.
Okay, is it fight time? I'm raring for a fight.
It's a little rough, so we better be prepared.
I'm raring for a fight. Let's do this.
Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns.
Oh.
All right, it's go time. Let's get him.
Okay, let's fight. Do we get Ito with us? We do get Ito with us. Okay, cool. Here we go. Over here.
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first and talk later.
Oh, he's got a big... Okay, we're just gonna use her. I don't know if I... Alright, keep forgetting I have 5. Okay, well, that worked.
Hey, don't even think about running.
We're gonna get you.
It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice. But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you? Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
Aww.
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride.
I'm just gonna let this play out. This is dramatic.
So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago? Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society. But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you contribute
Oh, he
to
did
human society?
what's the point?
You're a blundering fool who can't hold out
the
a
Ace
wheelchair,
Attorney.
a laughingstock of the town, and worse
The
still,
Ace Attorney
let
point.
them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Ha! You wouldn't know how if you tried. You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you. But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society? We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food, no clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
That doesn't actually solve the root problem.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull. The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process. He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no.
Oh no! It's the Tenryo Commission!
Do we have to fight them too?
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey! Hey! He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
It's too late for that, Paimon.
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryo Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Are we playing as Ito? We're playing as Ito.
Who goes there?
Attaboy! Can't catch me.
Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
Yeah, I don't know about his playstyle. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
It's showtime!
I won't forget this.
Okay, well, we did that.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryo Commission sent so many.
Don't think
I
of
still
that.
haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Why don't you let us explain the situation to them?
No, no way. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Then what should we do? The Tenryo Commission's about to arrest you!
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryo butt.
Okay, here we go again.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us? Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down.
Oh.
Now's your chance. Go! Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go,
Aw,
do
the
what you gotta do,
gang's,
boss.
the gang's
All
got
right,
him.
then.
That's nice.
Watch yourselves. Soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
Time to
Don't
roll.
let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
Nope.
Run for it, boss!
They all just moved at the same time.
As
Okay.
boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating.
Fair enough.
I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Huh. Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? A wrecked cart and some goods.
Oh,
Look alive.
let's
We've got
beat
company.
up these guys.
Witness the power.
Let's do this.
Take it easy.
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead. Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here.
Oh, are we going to the
Hey, the
domain?
entrance. Yes. All right.
I think
just
we got
found
the
our hideout.
domain.
This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Before we go in, I have a question.
Huh? Fire away.
Did you really understand where Takuya was coming from?
Of course I did. I'm not that dumb.
Uh-huh,
But
totally.
it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
All right, that's good to hear.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
Let's go.
Switch back over here, and we will descend into the domain. Level 82. Oh, and we need Geo. Okay. Let's... We don't really have much of a choice. We gotta bring a Noelle. I think we need to level up at least one... We need to get at least one person from every thing into level 80 or 90. Okay, well, this works. This is fine. Oh wait, we didn't. Hold on. We have Ito. We have Ito. We can use that. I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch this out. Get Xingqiu back on my team.
Knowledge guide.
Okay. Let's head in. We have Ito. We got this. We can do it. Oh, we gotta drop down. Whee!
This place is huge! Pretty fancy for a hideout.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. And all the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
Alright, is there any chests in here that I can find? Anything behind here? Okay, I don't think so. Gotta keep going up. Anything else? Any chests? Oh, this dude.
Stairs are over there. We can't go up if we can't reach them.
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for. Bam!
Boom boom!
Any chests? Any chests? Any chests? I'm not seeing any. Okay. Cool.
It's moving!
Ooh, cool.
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Oh no. Shit. We're gonna have to... I didn't realize there was a thing. A gap. Here's a chest. Cool. Let's head down. Oh, wait. What did... Wait, what did we have to do that for? Oh. Oh, I understand. I get it. Okay. So we can head back up. And then we can go around here. And go down. And then we can go down this way. Cool. Okay. Let's fight.
It's your lucky day.
Motion to gotcha. Busted. Game's up.
Oh, this guy's a special dude.
Attaboy!
Ooh. That was sick. Okay. Anything else? Any other chests around here?
Can't catch me.
What the? Shut down? This is a little confusing. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's... And so we can take this up here, and then we can go... These. I'll switch to Yelan. Okay. Let's go up. Oh, wait. So we'll go back in here. We'll turn this on. Can I? Wait. Ito.
Let's roll!
Okay, I guess that didn't work. Alright.
Take it easy.
Oh, we can go up this way. Cool.
Take it easy.
Awesome, that works. There you go. There you go. Let's go off this way. Ow. Oh, cool. Here we go.
Must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get them out of here. Finally,
Busted.
say no more.
Rain outlines
Right.
Attaboy!
Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment.
Gotcha.
Cool. Yay, we freed everybody. Let's go, people.
All right.
You gotta
We're
go.
free to go now. Quick, get to safety.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy?
Aww.
We're awfully worried about
It's
him.
Daisuke's family.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
Oh, my little Daisuke!
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he all right?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
Aww.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
He's the one you should be thanking.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person
He's
in
such an
danger have done the
anime
exact
guy.
same thing?
Really? Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
Why did they see so many people?
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
We'll take him down a peg
Would they
then.
really do anything drastic?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light.
Yeah, you got that right.
Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
That's sweet.
Huh. A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going, while we still have time.
Grabbing all the chests. This is where we came from. I don't see anything else around here. Let's check this room. Oh, these are where the cages were. Wait, this is where we came from. Right? I'm not sure what this down here is. Oh, wait. Okay, wait.
Take it easy.
It all kind of looped back. Okay. This is a very interesting, Okay. I like this design. This is neat.
Take it easy.
Door of Resurrection activated. This means a big fight. Alright.
The place.
Let's do it.
Up. Surrender while you can.
Alright.
Showtime! How's this?
Whoa.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Look how fast I'm going at this guy. You barely got a hit on me.
Bet you think you've won, don't ya? So naive. This is my home turf.
Well, we just beat you up,
I'll
buddy.
let you in on a little secret. A long time ago,
Oh,
I
wait,
picked
he's
up
an
this
Oni.
rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You'd better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
You'll get yourself killed too.
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though.
Oh, good thing I turned that off.
You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye.
I'm very glad I turned that off.
My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you...
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why,
Ooh.
And now you're going to betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Huh.
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening. Yeah!
Time to fight. We go again. Oh, no. I guess not. I guess we're not fighting.
Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Aw.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey, oh, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
Aw.
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do? I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us Blue Oni. But you... if it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly!
They're here! We won't let them slip away this time!
Oh no. We gotta fight him again.
There's nowhere else to run!
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Ito is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni!
That's not how
Ignore
it should
him.
be.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am! How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito!
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride.
This is such like an anime, like...
The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the
This
barrel
is-
all these
yeah.
years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
He's gonna tear it. He's gonna do it. Oh. Oh no. It's been torn. But I shut it off.
I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger.
Oh.
Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this.
Come on!
Okay, we gotta go, I guess.
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
Yo, that's so cool. Dang, okay, okay.
We managed to save everyone! But what about Ito and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're alright.
Ito so he could take care of it. I'm sure they'll come out alive. Yeah.
Look!
Here he is.
It's Takuya!
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I?
Yeah, we were still
I'm sure I'd
worried.
be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
I'm just happy you made it out alive.
Why? Why would you do this for me? I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need.
True.
I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
Very true.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
That's the consequences of his own actions.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind. Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about
nice
pride?
outlook.
Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
But
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist. All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
no, please don't. Without those goods, they'll...
No.
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryou Commission officers.
Well, that was
Oh.
fine in the butt.
Yeah, I guess I forgot about that. But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Oh, right.
Oh,
yeah,
no. We've got this.
That's what they get
Right?
for resisting the Tenryou Commission.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation?
Sure, we'll tell her everything.
Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to ya.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too.
Ooh.
But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Yeah, because I'd rather not go to prison.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, wait! Are unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
Nope, it's nothing like that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all right, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Okay, peace out, Ito. Aw. That's cute. Is that it? Do we do it? Or do we have to go sell? Yeah, we have to go tell Granny.
He's pretty. Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
Okay, now we can teleport. Boop. Boop. That was a fun one. I enjoyed going through that domain. Alright, Granny. Let us tell you everything that's been going on. Aw, his family is here.
Ah, yes. That does sound like my Ito.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away?
Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
Aww.
Now,
He's very
don't
cute.
get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryo Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
That's good.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Okay, bye guys.
Ah, I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
No, no. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning. Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me.
Is he always like this?
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I would agree.
He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined. Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Ito is my pride and joy.
Aww.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the blue Oni back home.
Aww.
The crimson Oni didn't know where to find the blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The blue Oni was hiding on purpose.
Aww.
So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl.
Oh, look at all that great food.
If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in.
Aww,
but though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Aww.
Hey, Traveler! Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into.
Ooh, I can finally do the chasm quest.
Before we left last time, there was some kind of light coming from inside.
Ooh.
Don't you think that's a little strange?
Yeah.
Oh, so you've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
Well, I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. Since we're over here, let's go to Sangonomiya. And we'll go up here, and then we'll do this, and we'll do this. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. That's gonna be it for today. We're gonna be doing Ayato's quest next time, so we can do Perilous Trail now. That's cool. And then we can do, yeah, this one, right? Because this is Yaimiko's, this is Ayato's, this is Hold on, let me double check. Kazuha. Yeah. Am I still... Yeah. Yeah, so Kamisato Ayato's is next. We'll be doing that one, I guess, next week. So yeah, so thanks. I still have some other stuff to do, so I will do that later. But yeah.
From an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Thank you guys so much. Let's see who's live, and I will send them over a raid. If not, I will see you guys next week. Hope you have a good rest of your day and a good weekend. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!